All right, yeah, a Thursday recap today. So going into the day, number one, checking news, right? We had PPI and unemployment claims at 8:30. Right away, high volatility day. So just expecting some big runs and could possibly catch some big trades if we see some good action. So going in today, I have replay on. So this is 8:30 right here. But starting at the higher range, right? Yesterday we started trading up and we're trading inside of this daily fair value gap and also this order block right here. You could also count that as a breaker block. This inverse fair value gap right here too. So pretty high confidence area to reject from. Dropping down to a lower time frame. We started to already see a little bit of rejection, so we possibly could have seen a sweep of some highs in London where we started getting some reversal, but we'll see that at a lower time frame. Um, yeah, so we have this big range that we don't need to, but we probably will rebalance in the next probably tomorrow, to be honest. Or what I was expecting was today. Um, but we also had to keep in mind that by this time we already tapped into this 4 hour for value gap and we saw displacement out of it. So we could still possibly look for longs to possibly then go back down. So I was open to both sides. Um, yeah, just wanted to wait for what market gave me. So we have on the hourly time frame, yeah, just same thing as a 4 hour basically. 15 minute, going 15 minute on both time frames. Not time frames, both assets. My bad. Uh, see what Asia and London did. So Asia and London basically consolidated, but where is it? Why is replay just not fucking working? Whatever. But going into the day, we had London right here. We had an S&T somewhere. I want to say, yeah, right here with high impact news. The data highs made an S&T with the London high. Pretty high confluence S&T. So I was on the charts because it's before market open, but definitely would want to see some displacement down to sweep some sort of low. We came down, we swept these London lows, and I wanted to see if we got displacement back up or if we wanted to continue down maybe to these Asia lows or to rebalance the whole entire range. So that's not usually. Hold on. So going back down, um, I'll go into the 1 minute now. Turn this off because my eyes fucking hurt from it. Just getting everything set up. Okay. So yeah, we have SMT at these highs, data highs also, which could possibly be run. Um, but let's go into replay mode real quick. Going back to market open. Um, saw this range right here, and I didn't like any of that. It's consolidation. So off of market open, I wanted to see if you wanted to possibly manipulate to the downside to go back up, or if we wanted to come back up, sweep a high, and then drop back down. Um, so playing price action off the market, we dumped right away, and we ended up hitting uh this Asia low, and we created an SMT with ES because where are we right here? Yeah, ES. Why am I on the 10 minute time frame? It's so weird. 15 minute. Um, right here is yeah, right here is Asia lows. At this point, we made the SMT around like right here, so it's a pretty big SMT. Um, so from right there, I wanted to see what we wanted to do. Um, what we wanted to do from there. If we this might have been a Judas, which was 930, manipulate downwards. This can be a manipulation move to then expand higher, probably to these data highs. It's a very good target. So playing price a little more. Yeah, that's when we got the sweep right here. Um, let me zoom in a little bit. We got this crazy rejection right here. Now, immediately off of this, Turtle Soup S&T, we're inside of a higher time frame for value gap, and we have a good draw on liquidity, which is these data highs. Keeping in mind, we do have an S&T at these highs. We saw displacement. So basically, we have an S&T at the highs and the lows. So what I should have done here was just wait for more clear structure to form before entering a trade. Because I wasn't sure since we had S&T Turtle Soup on both of the sides. We also had this whole entire range we wanted to rebalance, probably equilibrium, maybe to this breaker. But we also had data highs right here. So should not have taken anything right here. I didn't take anything yet. This would have been an entry model by itself. You could have taken this entry right here. But I did want a little bit more confirmation. So I wanted to wait for a fair value gap to form off of this S&T, which we got right here. So put my limit right here. Wait for that to get tapped in. I put it around. The candles were so big, but it was very wicky today. As you see from this market open, like this whole entire move right here was that off of market open. That was already almost 300 ticks. So really did not want to keep a tight stop loss, but I thought this was a pretty good entry to go to data highs. So yeah, would have entered there. Yeah, would have entered right here, buy position. And then we got displacement back up, respecting this 1 minute for value gap. But we created like an S&T right here, and we just started to chop basically right here, literally barcode. And I didn't get stopped out. I moved my stop to about right here, I believe. I didn't lose this much. This is just a contract, but I ended up losing like 150 on the day, which is like basically nothing. So I'm really okay with that trade. That was a perfect trade. What I should have done is just waited for maybe like a market structure shift first. Because the draw was unclear because of both the S and Ts. So took a very small loss right there. And then this is when I realized that price action was just really shit. There was this turtle soup entry right here. Turtle soup S&T again. Let me find it real quick. Was it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it was right here. This little baby S&T. You could have taken. I didn't like how it looked. My mentor took it. He ended up getting stopped out. But yeah, I just didn't like how that looked at all. We did displace to the upside. But your stops would have had to been at this S&T low, and he immediately got induced right here. So basically, no matter what positions you're in, if you're in shorts or longs, you just got stop rated every single time. So really, I doubt anybody made money in the markets today that are ICT traders. But you know, is what it is. And then yeah, price displaced with the upside. Right here, wanted some sort of pullback because the draw was pretty obvious that it was data highs. So wanted equilibrium of this range. Um, I this fair value gap would have been pretty good actually for an entry. But literally just because like we have been moving so much and we kept been getting induced every single time. Uh, it's too risky of a play to enter right here because price could easily just hit right here and go up, or it can go all the way down to this inverse value gap or something, and then go back up, or even wick way lower, get an S into like it was. There's very low probability conditions to enter right here. We did end up coming back. No, actually, no, we didn't even end up coming back here. We just pumped straight up the data highs, and London highs were right above it. So since we broke this S&T, I expected these London highs to get taken, and what do you know? London highs were taken. And then after that, that's the draw of the morning. So really there's no more trades after that. And there was I want to just play price. Yeah, it's right here. See, this is when you realize that you should not be trading this day. This was out of nowhere. This is like a minute candle, but this happened in about I want to say like 5 seconds. That candle was 400 ticks in 4 seconds. Under these conditions, where you're getting stopped out and every single good opportunity right here, even though the draw is obvious, and you get just an insane dump like that out of nowhere. It did sweep a high, but it just kept going higher. It didn't react from a higher time frame PD array. We're already in one. We just dumped like that. We're not in a time macro. There's no reason why it should do that. And if it does do that, then the algorithm just isn't very reliable for your a typical ICT trader. So immediately when I saw that, I wasn't looking for anything, even if we got displaced to the downside and we got a perfect entry to the downside, did not want to take anything. So yeah, took a really, really small loss. There was no opportunity today. Sadly, I had high expectations for this day because we've been getting shitty action all week. We got good action yesterday, but I missed out. Um, so I knew exactly what I was looking for, found it, and uh, yeah, the only better thing I could have done was just wait for more structure. And if I did, I would have seen that price action was bad and wouldn't have taken that small loss. But again, it was uh what is it? 0.15% of my account loss. That is literally nothing. So I really don't mind taking that loss today. And yeah, going into tomorrow, I don't really see too much. Just really, really want to see and look for some internal models to possibly go down to rebalance this leg. Um, but besides from that, not really expecting much tomorrow, and just hopefully next week we have a little bit of a better model to look at.